Cyclone Amphan was a historical cyclone and it's under category 2 and having lots of damages, severe damages we can say, on a property and life since 1991. And just within 2 weeks, there is another one cyclone hits the west coast of India with a speed of 110 km per hour, and it's the biggest cyclone since 1891 in Maharashtra.
Cyclones are among the deadliest of extreme weather events that India faces every year. India is covered on all 3 sides by water, and the damaging winds and floods that accompany these cyclones have a severe impact on the coastline of India. Now, Bay of Bengal hosts only 4% of the global cyclones, but accounts for 80% of the total fatalities. Now, that is severe. Cyclone characteristics are changing due to climate change, and that's because of particularly due to global warming and ocean warming. Cyclones draw their energy from the warm waters of the ocean, and these oceans are warming. And Bay of Bengal and Arabian Sea are among the warmest waters in the tropical oceans. Now, because of ocean warming, the intensity and frequency of cyclones are increasing. And not only that, these cyclones are intensifying rapidly. Now, when you go to sleep, you might be having a cyclone, a very weak cyclone at about 100-150 km per hour speed. But when you wake up, it might be a super cyclone of 200-250 km per hour speed. Now, that is called rapid intensification, and that's a challenge that we are going to face in the coming years. Which is why it is quite important to assess the risk, have early warning systems in place so that we can save the lives and property along the coastline of India.
There is a lot of information available very easily on tropical cyclones, but when it comes to assessment of a risk on a specific location of a business enterprise or a client of the insurance company, the information available is not enough to assess the risk. In the absence of an intelligent tool or an application, we are unable to assess the risk at a specific location of a business enterprise or insurance client. Parameters essential for assessment of risk are wind speeds in kilometers at the location of the client, rainfall at the client location, and the height of the storm surge. This applies to all industries and equally, like industries, insurance, construction, agriculture, and so on. What is required today is an intelligent tool, application, which can predict the risk of tropical cyclone as mentioned, as stated, and then foresee the calamity and try to mitigate the risk at acceptable level.
Under Unity GeoSpatial LLP, we have developed one of the interesting software is the TROPCYC. TROPCYC is a web-based application, and under the TROPCYC, we are generating reports for risk assessment respective tropical cyclones. Now, entire tropical cyclones related to Indian coast having different kind of problems. We are specifically connecting with the economic damaging of the properties and everything. Now it's time to reduce the damages. It's time to concentrate on the economical, challenges. Now we have developed the TROPCYC for one of the parameter like wind speed, storm surge, and flash flood. We have defined all these parameters based on the IMD data since 1891 to till now. Based on the historical data, we have defined next 10 years cyclones with their intensity. You need to just put your latitude and longitude of this respective client location. Within some second, we'll generate the reports, and that report will help you to understand the exact potential cyclonic area. With this report, we can understand the problem area, and under the different kind of zones like red zone, yellow zone, green zone. Now come to the second and very interesting part, to prediction. Prediction for next 10 years will giving you the prediction of that cyclonic events with that intensity. If you know the number of cyclones will hit next 10 years, so we can try or plan your entire activity accordingly. Now loss prevention is another one important aspect. We are given the loss prevention measurement, and based on that data we will plan your activity. So it's time to use TROPCYC software to prevent or concentrate on your economic activity and try to reduce your damages. Thank you.